Peace and blessings. This is Lisa Marie. Hey, y'all, I'm chilling. Got my PJs on, my relaxed one. This is my favorite one still. This is my favorite PJs. Just the other one wasn't my favorite fabric, period. And when I bought it because it matched. I was forced. I didn't love the pattern, when I bought the other one. So then it was extra pattern. I was like, okay, I'll make a PJ. And for PJs, it's fine. But this one right here is my numero uno, number one love. I love this one. It's beautiful. So, y'all, I don't know. So now my lights have been switched on. So I guess we're on the town line, which is the one that never goes off. But I don't know. It doesn't go off for long, but it goes off often during the day, maybe like no more than 5 or 10 minutes. So what they say, six in one hand, half a dozen in another. Like what? What? So I don't know. Hey, Lakeisha. So I don't know what to say about the lights. Like it goes, well, it was on all night. It went off a few times. Like it's off now, but it's gonna come on in a few minutes. I mean, I kind of like it, but I don't. So what I concluded is that in Ghana, as of this time, as of this time, um, we not going. It's not gonna be no it's not gonna be no consistency with the lights, unless the consistency is that it's consistently not great. I heard it trying to come back on. So yeah, hey Jane, hey Diane, good morning, good morning. Let's see, for me it's afternoon, but I'm sure for y'all it's morning. So I got my test back because so Eric's aunt, who's a doctor, she thought it would be fibroids. A lot of times, my mother's eyes is big like this too, protruding, maybe some would say. And a lot of times doctors ask me, is that normal for your eyes? Da, 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 da. And yeah, of course it is. But so anyway, my thyroids are perfect. My thyroid function test came back absolutely great. And but they always good. They're never not good. But so anyway, I'm so happy about that. And my kidney function test, because I took a kidney function test too, it came back great too. I mean, no, I'm in the my sodium is great. It should be. I don't eat salt. I don't eat salt, sugar, or oil. So I wasn't shocked at my sodium. So the level here, it's measured in different levels, y'all. So some is mmol slash capital L. That's the measurement I'm on, if that familiar to anybody. So my level was 138, and the normal level is between 136 and 145. So sodium is great. Potassium, the normal level is between 3.5 and 5.1. I'm 4.5 because we know I get that potassium in, okay? My chloride is 102. The normal is 98 to 107. Now, different tests and even different parts of the world will be measured in different like measurements. That's all I'm gonna say. But I did notice my other test I was 96, but who knows? The other test, I don't know. Anyway, I'm still normal. My bicarbonate, the normal is 21 to 31, and I'm 26. So the urea, which is 2.1 to 7.1, and I'm 2.8. The creatinine, which is very important for kidney function, is 74, and mine is supposed to be from 44 to 80, so I'm fine. And of course, I go from my other, honey, I don't be playing. I gotta be my own doctor with these folks. I gotta be my own doctor, okay? So my creatinine before though, I done pretty good. It was 104.7, and now it's 74. So it went down, which is great. And my urea is 4.3. My urea here is now 2.8. So, I mean, we're obviously not just doing good. It seems like we're doing better. According to the test that I took on June, it's not up here, June 16th, June 16th. And this test I took Tuesday, the one I'm reading to you now. Now, the GFR, y'all, is very important. That tells you like the percentage of how well your kidneys basically are functioning. So ideally, you want 90 and above, but As you get older, you might not have that. So mine is, I didn't get to 90, but it's 87. So I'm considered like stage one, but I mean, most people are. It means your kidneys are still functioning well, but there's a little deterioration. That is nothing that no doctor would make a big deal about. And you can get your kidneys better. A lot of times, if your blood pressure gets high or go up, that'll affect your kidney function if you're diabetic or close to it. So you can get your kidney functions can change. That's why you want to be watching it. But that's not bad, to be very honest. I mean, that's not bad at all. So basically, my kidneys are not the end of the world. I definitely don't have a kidney. I mean, I don't know if that means I have kidney infection or not. The only thing, but I didn't do another urinalysis because I already know what it's going to say. It's going to say UTI. So my conclusion, but I'm gonna let the doctor Eric's auntie see it, is that, and here it even says here in my TSH, that's your thyroid. You'll want to check that out for the endocrinology. Falls in the endocrinology. You pose it 0.38 to 533 is normal. Mine is 1.06, so I am very normal. My FT3, it goes from 3.5 to 7.8. I'm 5.3. And my FT4 goes from 7.9 to 18.5, and I'm 10.9. And to make it even more, just to let you know, it says here that your thyroid results indicate euthyroidism, which means normal thyroid function. I don't know. I mean, is this just what a UTI feel like? Is it really that I just got a UTI like they keep telling me? I don't know. Like, and is this just what it feel like? So of course, I went further. So if you keep getting reoccurring UTI, it's not great anyway. But I mean, if you keep getting the same way from the same person, then it's the person, and you shouldn't be with that person no more. But so, what they want to do is, they give some antibiotics become resistant. So you want to do a urine culture. Or you can do a swab too, but a urine culture is fine. And that will tell you what bacteria strain you do have. So now they can give you the antibiotics that will kill that bacterial strain. So I'm now going straight to the lab. I'm not even going to the doctors because that's what my Eric's auntie, I'm going to say my doctor now told me. And I went to do the culture. The culture is going to take 5 days to come back. So, I mean, that might be it, y'all. I don't feel like, I mean, I just, maybe all this I'm feeling is just the level of how long I've had it and not really been treated. It could be the after effects of um, the antibiotics. I don't know. Also, remember, I noticed that when I was doing a lot of lemongrass, which I think I overdid it, I don't even have those symptoms I was having before, very tired and those other. So I don't have it. My test results, a lot of the stuff were higher. I stopped doing it, and now a lot of those results are lower. None of them was out of the norm, but it was lower. So um, that means, yeah, I feel like maybe I could just move a little more. Like I do my yoga, but I need cardio. Cardio is very important. And I know my cardio is good. My blood pressure stays low, and that could raise your creatinine. It could raise your, it could mess with your kidneys. So you gotta keep that low. I mean, I'm just gonna get more exercise. But I'm waiting for the urine culture. Believe me, I am. 5 days, I already paid. I put it in, so 5 days from now. She said next Tuesday. Next Tuesday I'll go. And hopefully, the last one I did, the culture, it was contaminated, but it contaminated because it was the way the people handle it at that last janky hospital. So, yeah, I don't really know. I feel pretty healthy. I mean, yeah, I don't do sugar, salt, or oil. I eat lots of fruits and vegetables. I'm in nature. I exercise every day. I keep my blood pressure pretty normal. I mean, it'd be better than normal, but I mean, now it hasn't been better than normal. But according to their normal, I'm still okay. And they're high normal. I'm high normal, which is not what good for me. So something's going. So I really, I could definitely let me get my sleep back on schedule because that could affect your levels going up. Um, yeah. I don't really know. You know what I'm saying? Why I feel, you know, I say I'm not 100%. But then the lights going off too. There was inconsistency in the way I was eating. Every time like I get a consistent way of eating regularly, then the lights go out, which then affects my sleep. And so I think it's the in unpredictability of being here because I'm very sensitive and I'm a creature of habit like most people. You mess up my routine, my whole body feels it. So I got to do my best to create routines no matter if the lights go off or not. That's just what I'm working with right now. That's what I'm coming up with. You feel me? Like, okay, lights work or not, what is your routine? And I'm gonna get better at it too. But I'll keep you posted. Um, this hopefully this year in culture will tell the bacteria, and then let's see what we can do about it. But yeah, and I know too. Now I do know that I don't be drinking enough water. I don't. I mean, I could do better, and that's when I think if I got on the more water thing, I think I'd be great. I think like I would be great. I think my liver would go up, and it would be even better. I mean, it's not bad. It's not really bad. I'm blessed, but so yeah, we'll see, right? We'll see. So I hope you all are well. Yeah, they came back good. Thank you, Akeisha. Thank you. Wow, they sound pretty thorough with their testing. Happy to hear all is well. Yeah, hey, naturally. Are you having symptoms? Yes. I'm glad you guys are good. Thank you. Yeah, well, I had to go through three because I did the testing in Accra and they had a line that seemed pretty thorough. And they was like, oh, you just have a UTI. I was like, no, I'm feeling all kinds of other stuff. So then I did a test in this hospital over the one called Cedarville, and they was like, "Oh, your culture came back, and it was they didn't tell me that it was contaminated, meaning they mishandled it." And then I went to another hospital, which was the government hospital, and they didn't even read my whole thing. They was like, "Oh," I said, "I took kidney function test. Oh, well, we don't have that, but you took my money." So I couldn't even. So I finally I met Eric's aunt, and she was a doctor, and she said, "Just go to the lab, so you can get the test. And these are the tests I want you to get." And she wanted me to get the thyroid test because she thought maybe that would be it. But I did. But I said no. I'm gonna get the kidney function test because that's what I think it was. And my kidney function to me is not. I know it's not low. Like they say, most people it's not. I mean, 90 and above is great, but a lot of people are not there. So, but I would like to, I think we can do better. Um, I mean, yeah, if we did kidney things, yeah, you would feel something else. So that's why I'm concluding that, they say too, your kidney function will go up when you deal with the underlying problem, whatever that problem is, and you deal with it. So it took me to go to the lab, straight to the lab, just skip it, because I was going to the doctor telling them, but didn't you check the kidney function test? Did you look? I said the other one don't even have it. You want to have it's called the GFR. You didn't even. There's nothing there. And why didn't you? Oh my God! I mean, I was being the doctor here, so I found a doctor, and then I was having it was Eric's auntie, and it's a very spiritual, miraculous story in that one. And I was talking to her about the lab work without even having the paperwork, and she was talking to me. She knew I knew. She was like, "Okay, well, this is the test that you should take, because maybe it's that." And I said, okay, I don't think it's that, but I'll take it. And it wasn't, she thought it was a thyroid, so it wasn't a thyroid. So, but yeah, this one is thorough because I'm going straight to the lab, which is great. You just go in and do whatever and come on back. So I love it. So we'll see. We'll see. Yeah. But symptoms, yeah, the UTI, yes, it's the frequent urination or the feeling that I want to have to. So this is like two things. So I usually drink a lot of water. That's why my kidneys is good. My urine is always clear. But then now I'm so scared to drink a lot of water because I don't want to pee at night. Because the peeing at night is horrible. All night, it's disruptive. Of course, you're not really sleeping solid. So that to me, if I'm saying, I don't know if I can't remember what the other symptoms are now because I can't remember, but that one right there, yeah. So that's why I took the culture this time. Maybe we can get what bacteria it is because I do feel it. Yeah, I do. That's why I went in because I knew. I said, "Oh, I know it's the UTI because I know it so well. I know like the back of my hand. I know when I get it, but I've been had it. for months. Yeah, like 6 months. And that's when they was giving me this drug and that drug. I was like, listen, y'all, that's too much. It's not working. Let's go deeper testing. So I was trying to go deeper, like maybe it's not a UTI, y'all just think it is, you know? So I don't know. But I'll do this one and then I'll get the results to Eric's aunt. And let's see what she, now that we ruled out, and I'll see what she thinks about the kidney. Um, and I said 87, I'm sorry, 82, 82 function. I'm gonna see, but they say, now most doctors say 60 and above is normal for your kidneys function, but 90 and above is the best. It's like great. So, I ain't quite 90, but I think I can get there. I think I can get there, but I don't know if that's, yeah, I don't think that's going to be a problem. So I'll talk to her. So we'll see. I'm happy to hear that, right, folks, to come to your path to this day. I know you'll get it narrowed down. Yes, yes. It was, I thank you so much, naturally. It was beautiful. So I was like, Eric, I'm feeling weak and tired and da 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 da. And it's funny, they did give me some antibiotics that didn't do nothing for the UTI or nothing, but it sure did take a while. I stopped feeling that one, but I was like, something ain't right. So I went to the doctor. It was UTI, a cry, and a UTI at the two hospitals here, and that was it. I was like, but did you check this for like the kidney? My back is pain, and da 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 da. And I was like, no, they didn't really think it was that, but I did. So anyway, I remember it was last Saturday, not this Saturday, just past Saturday before, and um, wait, was that true? No, it was the Saturday that just passed. Sorry, I'm pretty sure. Could have been, yeah. So Eric said, look, my auntie is a doctor. She's the director of the doctor, whatever hospital she works at, and she's even won awards in Ghana. And she studied and got her degree abroad. And she happens to be here. She said that she works a little bit outside of Accra. She is the daughter of his grandparents, and that's who he stays with. She said that she was in doing her job, directing the people, and she said something said to her she got to go see her parents. And remember, she's going from Accra to here. That's a 6-hour drive. And she said she told them that she's taking the weekend off and she'll return. That she was going to Tamale, which is really far. But she didn't go to Tamale. She drove straight here. Her parents didn't even know she was coming, which is her grandparents. They didn't even know. And she said something told her to come. And she got here on Friday. So I was sick. So Eric kept saying, Saturday all day, go talk to my aunt. It's like, I don't want to bother her. She can't relax. I can see her outside relaxing on the lawn. And he was like, come on, she's right here. And she didn't even, nobody knew she was coming. She surprised everybody. I think you should see her. So when I sat, she said, oh, I could tell that you didn't look well. And so, yes, I'll be happy to talk to you. And that's what she did. And she said, look, these doctors will chop your money out here. Chop means take your money and they ain't giving you nothing for it. When they think you got money, they will, this is horrible. I mean, this is when you know they can kill you. They will give you a bunch of tests that they know you probably don't even need. And they'll even give you a bunch of drugs like the injections I got with antibiotics until you say you don't have no more money. And then they tell you, oh, it's nothing we can do. And so I waited 10 days for a culture. The doctor says, am I reading this correctly? That's what he says to me. Could you read this? It looks like you don't have anything. I said, no, what is the no contaminants? Do you think it was contaminated? I said that to him. He's like, no, I don't think it's saying that. I think it's saying you don't have anything. I said, but the test that we took the urine, I brought everything in. I do have a UTI. I don't know, but because I ain't had no more money to give him. She said that she had a friend, a Ghanaian friend, who also has some money, and they charged her 2,000 Ghana CD, all this money, and gave her nothing. And so she said, don't deal with these hospitals. They are not, if it's not the malaria, the typhoid, the stuff that they're, and pregnancy, because the pregnancy is the biggest reason why women go to hospital here. Then they don't know nothing about it, and all they're going to do is take your money until you say you don't have no more, period, right? So, oh my God, this is sick. What sickness? What kind of sickness is this? So anyway, she said, but I have a colleague in Hull, which is the capital of Baltimore. It was 1 hour and a half away, as opposed to 6 hours that cry is so far. And she says, I'm going to call my colleague and tell them that they need to see you. And she said that she should be in on Tuesday. So it was Saturday, so I was like, okay, I could wait. But she was saying maybe it's thyroid. She was like, has your eyes always been that size, and your voice is that known for your voice, and da 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 da. And I was like, okay. So she said, okay. So anyway, she said, well, it was Saturday. She said, after church tomorrow, I'm leaving and going back to Accra. She's just right outside of Accra. I said, okay. So she said, but I'll call my colleagues so they'll be expecting you, and you don't have to go to no one else. You'll just go to them, because even at that hospital, there's ones that just gonna take your money and not do nothing. I was like, this is just crazy, right? So anyway, I go to so Eric says that on Monday, she asked when we were going, and I said Tuesday. She said okay. But on that same Monday, she got back to Eric and said, look, the colleague's not going to be there until next Tuesday. That's next Tuesday, y'all. I'm like, oh my God, how am I make it? She said, but tell her in the meantime to take a thyroid function test. They call it TFT. And I'm the one that decided, since I took a kidney function test, the last one, they said they don't know where it is, and they don't see it. And so I told the lab person to give me a kidney function test. And I also told the lab lady that I want a urine culture as well. Oh, I wasn't even playing. I was going to get another urinalysis, but the urinalysis just says I have a UTI and nothing else. The urinalysis, this is from the first doctor. So I got to do this because I got to go in there with they get mad at me because I can read. I mean, so you want your protein is negative, the glucose is negative, the ketones is negative, the bilirubin is negative, the blood. Those are like the bilirubin. I think all of that is like electrolytes. Your blood. So this makes so that none of this is in your urine. There's no blood in the urine. There's no nitrate in the urine, but the leukocytes is positive, and that's how they know that you have an infection in the urinary tract. That's what they go by. So I'm not going to do another urinalysis. I'm going to do another culture, because if you do have a UTI, the culture is going to show it, and it's going to tell you the bacteria that you have. Since this lab is great, look how great this the new papers. Child, this the other papers. Don't ask me if you got UTI. You need to call Dr. Lisa Marie Goodson, because oh my God, I'll tell you, I know where everything's supposed to be. How you don't play with me. I'll give you the test you're supposed to take. So yeah, I gotta be my own dang doctor here. I gotta take my own tests, okay? And yeah, I mean, I was thinking, let's do a liver function test too, but then I thought, no, because I looked at the symptoms and I don't have none of them liver function tests. You got to do a lot to, you got to be bad. I mean, you got to be, alcohol or maybe too much sugar. And so, I mean, I just don't have that diet, y'all. I don't have the liver diet, the liver destroying diet. I mean, so. And nobody told me I should get that. No, you know what talks about the liver though? That shows you the liver. Which one? It's the bilirubin. I think the bilirubin. Where's that one? Let me tell you. The bilirubin. Well, I guess it's like bile. The bilirubin tells you if you have liver issues, and it's negative. So I'm not going to pay for your analysis. Nobody told me to get it. I was just going to get it again, because I like to compare my test from June 16th to now, because that tells me what I'm doing, if I'm doing something, or if something I let go of or stop doing. It lets you know how you're doing. Honey, only thing, you never know why. I remember when I first used to go to doctors here, and the ex used to go with me. He used to be like, the way when you go in and you say, hey, they go, what do you think is wrong with you? I think when you come, they say, what's wrong with you? I swear, that's like, but I understand since they're English, they just mean, why are you here today? But they just get straight to the point. They go, what's wrong with you? So you ask me what's wrong with me. What I think, I'm gonna tell you. I said, I think I got a kidney infection. I think I have a UTI. I think you should check the liver. Oh, I think it's the kidney area. He says they look at you so strange because nobody here knows enough about their body to even say what they think it is, let alone to ask the doctor that maybe you should do the test to check the so and so. And I remember when I first go here to the hospital, I'd be like, yeah, I think I have U-turn. I'd be like, okay. Oh, they don't want my mother to say like, okay, little lady, we're going to see. And then every time the test would come, I'd be like, you were right. Yeah, I know, sir. First of all, I couldn't even call you sir because I'm fucking older than your ass. But I don't want to go there right now. And I know my body. And yeah, so even when a woman said, oh, your eyes, your voice, I think you got a thyroid issue, I was like, dang, I don't have a thyroid issue. I just got big. I remember it was Kwame. I said, Kwame, they think I got a thyroid issue because my eyes are big. He said, so what? People don't have big eyes? I said, I'm here with you. Like, I understand that that's a symptom too. I understand. But my mom, I don't, this is the way I look. Like, it's. Anyway, it's fine. We got the thyroids out the way. The kidney, I'm sure she'll be happy with the kidney test. I will give it to her, and we'll see how that goes. But I will take another kidney test, maybe in like 3 to 6 months, 3 months, just to make sure my kidneys are stable. I gotta do this shit because they ain't gonna do it for me. But let me tell you about life, because the way I know this thing, you never know who's. This is what the old man told me. He told me this. You never know whose lesson is involved. You never know whose lesson is involved. You never know the reason. Why do I need to know all of this electrolytes and the ketones and the potassium and the chloride? Why do I need to know all this? It's a reason that I need to know all this. And the reason may be beyond me. Actually, I think it's quite fascinating. To be, if it wasn't happening to me, I think it's quite fascinating. Oh, I forgot to tell you this. I also took a CT scan. Oh, forgot to tell you that one. And I took a pap smear. Yeah, I took it all. I took it all. Because I told the doctor, I said, listen, I think it's the kidneys. Why don't we do a CT scan so we can get a picture so we can see it? She's like, okay, yeah, I'm going to order that. Yeah, order that test. Order that one. So that one, I don't get the results for like three weeks. So I got 2 more weeks to go. But when she was doing the test, she's like, oh my God, your cervix is so clean. Your cervix is beautiful. Your cervix is perfect. I don't know what all that means, but it's good to do that kind of test. So I did a pap smear. I'll get the results back. I'm not really seeing anything. And they did the whole CT scan, and they showed me something that I knew was already in it that don't even bother me, but they didn't do nothing with the kidneys. I'm like, what are we doing here? What are we doing? So yeah, it's me. I have to, you know, be my own doctor. But we should be our own doctors anyway. So I like it. Let me tell you, what I love about allopathic medicine, I know this is interesting. I never thought I would say this. I love that modern medicine can test your organs and can give you, and that's information. I think that's very important. You should know what's going on in your body. You should want to know. You should just go and take tests. But I know, let me tell you, it's a little different for y'all because let's just say one of the tests was 180 Ghana CT, that's $18. The most expensive test was 240, that's $24. To see a doctor here at the government hospital is $4. And to see a doctor at the so-called better hospital, which wasn't better, was $5. You get what I'm saying? The first liver function test I took, the one until they lost it, was 70 CDs. That's $7. So I think if you're in Africa or maybe another country, you should just go get all the tests. And I would not go to the hospitals, no, unless you're going to a very good one. But they're going to charge you a lot. To avoid that, if I was you, this is what I would do. I'm gonna give you some tips on how to do it in Ghana. If you go to a very expensive hospital, that's gonna be thorough, but they're gonna go send your lab work. They're gonna go get your lab testing results from the same lab that everybody in Ghana goes to because their labs all over. And it's called Lancet. It's MDSLANCET. There's a lab one in every Cape Coast, Accra, many, and of course even Hohoi, right? So what you should do, you just want the expert consultation from the good doctor. You should go to Lancet itself and you should take all of your tests. You take all of the tests that you could ask them, what test you say you're gonna give me? You'd be like, hold up, yeah. Because if you go to East Legon to see the doctor, it's 350 CDs. Which no, I'm sorry, they went up. It's 450 CDs. That's still only $45. It's the testing that start to get a little, I'm like, but either way, like expensive in there is like you might come out paying $200 to $300 depending on the test. But if you go take the test and everything yourself, you'll pay less than that. I mean, none. I told you got over 1,000 CDs, which would be $100. So I would go take my test, and then I would bring my test to the doctor, and they won't take the test again unless they feel like they just probably want your money, or the test might have been taken too long ago, or they want to take their own test. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. Another thing is a lot of times if you don't go to a good hospital, that's why I say skip the hospital. Just go to just go to the lab because um, sometimes the equipment is bad and you'll have a false diagnosis that you don't even have the damn thing because the machine was old and they couldn't read their own stuff. They couldn't even read it. So it, yeah, that's what's happening. So, I feel good. I got always, I think about my sister's voice in my head. She be like, you're pretty healthy. Like, most people don't even be on it like the way you on it on the health tip. Like, most people ain't on it like that. So, when you are pretty healthy and you're not feeling out good, now you got to do, especially if they can't find nothing but one thing, it could literally be that one thing, and that you're so antibiotic resistant that it's not taking it away. Or you got to go like this. I feel like this is like my third eye symbol. You got to go to the metaphysics, which is beyond the physical, because that's most likely what is causing anything in the body, even if they can't detect it, and you can. There's something that needs to be released, something you might be holding on to. So I do love the physical stuff, like the test and the see. Like I think it's dope. Like it's cool. And to see where you fall, like it's kind of dope. But it's only dope if you ain't got nothing. You got something, it ain't that damn dope. But even that, because if you got the right mindset, you could cure it. Because you got to be like, okay, you know, it's not the food or it's not this. What is it? Like let me release, let me see, and yeah. So, I mean, I might be with them. I do want my kidneys to improve, but I might be with them. It might just be the UTI, but I remember I did the UTI. They said, "Oh, we're gonna do a culture," and they did a swab culture, but it was at the bad hospital. I'm not saying the bad hospital, but the government hospital, which. And they said, "Okay, we found the bacteria strain, and this is the antibiotics that's going to take it away." And I took the antibiotics fully, and the goddamn thing didn't go away. So see, now I'm trying to figure out what with your cultures, but I'm gonna look at this one next Tuesday, and we'll see what that culture say. Maybe the antibiotics work. Maybe one. I don't even know if I'm taking, but I did everything. I did the lemongrass that probably staved away the severity of the UTI, but it didn't take it away. Yes, I could do. I don't. You can't get cranberries here. You can, but it's at a ShopRite, which is not around, and they're highly pesticide because it's number 4. I don't want to deal with them. But there's a woman in a hole, and she'll send it to you. She has the cranberry powder, and that thing be really effective, I think. So I will try that. But I know, like, let me tell you, when I go do something, I go to my ancestors. I go to the altar. You know what I say? I say, now, if you wanted to, ancestors, I don't even have to have this. You could make this all go away. But you ain't making it all go away. So I'm going to conclude that I got some work to do. And that's what this really is. That's what it is. I hope I helped y'all on the journey to your health. But yeah, I like that you can afford to take tests. I don't know what any of these tests would be in the States, especially you don't have insurance and a whole bit, but maybe you will tell me more. So that's where we're going on that. Yes, thank you. That's what they say, girl. They say, yes, you do healthy exercise, you will likely avoid most lifestyle diseases. Thank you, baby G. I agree. Hey, Shanika. That said, hashtag money culture. Yes. Yeah, because I know you don't like, I can't, the antibiotics, ooh, child, no. Time is so fast, but I think you know what I meant. I'm happy to hear the right folks come. Yes, I totally, and I thank you. Money culture is all the way. What's wrong with that? Exactly what you come in, they be like, what's wrong with you? I be like, well, since you asked, let me tell you. Yeah, but I later on realized it just meant Well, you just don't have the English for it. I mean, I'm in rural places where English is not the language, and ain't nobody really speaking, but the nurses do. But it's not your English. I laugh out now. I mean, like, you should ask me that. You should ask me what's wrong. I got a list. And every time I would go to one of the doctors, they don't really be knowing a lot because sometimes, listen, I'm no, this I don't want to tell you this, but this not the top hospitals, but the ones that's not top. Some people buy their way into being some doctors if they're not. They pay people. A lot of times in some of these lower like village hospitals, they read it from a book. They didn't really do practicals. Yeah, it's deep. So when I come in, sometimes they're happy and sometimes they're not. And they get upset because you're really questioning them like, you don't have the kidney function test? You just gonna give me more antibiotics? I said, well, which antibiotics? I remember the one last lady. So what antibiotics you about to give me? Come on now. She said the song. I said, oh no 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 no, oh no 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 no. The Cipro, I had that. I said everything that end with the sin, I don't even want those because those are fucking. They give me. Those, I'm allergic to those. Do you know how bad they are? Do you know the side of? Oh yeah, I'm going off in there. I'm gonna be like, this girl need to go. Well, no, I'm gonna give you this it's called nitro then or something. I said, oh no, I've had those before. I already know those are not gonna work because I already taken those. But I'm gonna add another one. But what sense does that really make? If we're gonna keep on doing it, don't you think we need to do a culture? I think we need to do a urine culture because at least we'll know. She's like, well, okay, we'll order the culture there. I said, never mind, because I done been here for 12 hours. From 4 hours, I'm just gonna go and that's yeah. I'd be pissed, y'all. But yeah. Better than anyone else. Yeah. Yes, I'm my own doctor too. Yes, baby G. Good advice, Jane. Yes. Way cheaper there. I remember watching Nightline years ago on how they exposed hospitals charging $12 a piece. Ooh, for each Tylenol that cost them 3 to 6 cents. So you know they wrong to make. Come on now. I will admit the standard medical system is great at blood tests and certain emergency surgeries, but I don't trust them for nothing, 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 and nothing. I love healthy healing topics. Yes, I do too. I do too. I absolutely love it. Um, I'm probably gonna live hopefully a long and healthy life, but yeah. So Eric says now another thing you want to do, especially when you're moving to a different climate within a country, because just like the states, y'all got different climates according to the states, different parts of the country. We got different climates here too. I mean, the north is a hell of a climate change, but I'm coming from a crowd to here. This is what the people say. This is what they tell me that you're fine and you're healthy, but it's acclimation. You have to acclimate to coming up to the mountains. This is a different environment. It's not Accra. And as beautiful and rich and it has different bugs, right? Literally different bugs and as far as did you catch a bug to little bugs. It's a different altitude, right? Y'all don't forget that. The food is different. A little more natural too, a little more I mean, it's so many elements that your body will get used to when you stay for a while, you'll get through it. So I take that too. I take that in consideration. I notice that when I walk, I feel a lot better. When I go outside, it could be environmental toxins in the house. I think what really did it was that damn treatment for the bamboo stuff. That thing affects me from, I don't care how far away it is. I'm that sensitive. I think it could be that. Like I start thinking of little things. I was overdoing the lemongrass, so my body was peeing too much, because the lemongrass will give you frequent urination because it's a diuretic, and but it could also make you, if you drink too much, it'll affect the kidneys. It'll give you extreme fatigue. It's great for weight loss, which is what everything I'm experiencing. So you gotta know not to go too hard, and I can go very hard on things. So, but I stopped doing it, and I gotta say, some of those symptoms and I can see my test levels, they're better than they were before, because I was doing it 3 times a day at one point. I was thinking, this is gonna make this UTI go away because they're also supposed to be good for UTIs. Not, I won't say supposed to, they are, but too much of anything, right? So yeah. Mangoes are good for UTIs, watermelon, but I notice when I eat watermelon, I don't care if I eat it in the morning, afternoon, I'll be peeing all night. So I stopped. Because honey, There's so much watermelon here. I eat watermelon every day. My body, anybody can overdo it. You could overdo it with the natural stuff. So just be careful of that too. That's why everything has a season. And you know, here in the Volta, if it's not a season, you can't even get it. In Accra, you can still get it. It's like in America. Y'all know half your stuff is not in season. Come on, I say half, but you can get it all season, all year long. In here, you can't get it like that. And it's unfortunate. I was saying unfortunate. The watermelon has like 3 seasons here, and this is the season where it's not sweet. I had the sweet season. It was sweet every day, and that could be that maybe I was having too much of it. Because when I tell y'all, I was having watermelon every day. Every day. Nobody never said nobody buy more than me. So when I did the mangoes, they were the small ones. They were in season for a short season. I was eating them every single day, three, four, five, six, seven, because they're small. So I could be a person that, what is that personality? What do you call that? It's a way, but it's like I can go, if it's good, then I want more. Like, let's do a lot of it, you know? It's not good though. It's not good that I do that. So I'm trying to not be so extreme. That's what I'm working on, y'all. But yeah, I'm just so happy that the test came back great. I consider them great. I could work on the kid deliver one because now is now. But see, I hope I don't go too hard because now that 90 and greater is better. Now I want to get to 90. How you get to 90? What you gotta do, you know? So that's a challenge, but I'm gonna take it all in stride. I think positive. But yeah, I got a new environment. My life is all new. Um, um, I don't have my money is not coming in like it used to, so there's that. And I don't really know what I want to do. I don't feel. Only thing I love. Let me tell you what absolutely afrocentrichomedesign. Every new item, everything I design and create, thrill. But then it's only as good as the last thing I created, right? To feel it last that long, then I need something else. So I love my creativity. I'm so happy that the lights are on. I'm really grateful. And I feel good. I'm happy to be here. I'm happy to be here. That's number one. So y'all, how I wanted to ask y'all. Yeah, I'm very happy to be here in the Volta region. I'm so excited. I got us plugged in. I wanted to ask y'all, how's it going in the States for everybody? And naturally, I haven't heard from you in so long. So how you doing? I wanted to ask you, how are you doing? How is everybody doing? Is the state still the same stuff? Is he still signing stuff? Like just in general, like how are y'all doing? Mentally, physically, spiritually? Um, I'm growing all my fruits and vegetables that I eat. I've already put them in the ground. I got a few more to go. Um, I had some problems with the electricity. Not me, it was the whole community. It's another thing too. It's another thing. Let me tell you one thing. Being in the village, I don't know. I think it's Ghana in general because I've seen it happen in Accra too. So the lights is not on, electricity is not on, no power for like 3 days is too much. 5 days ridiculous. 7 days, most of the people, just because a lot of them are older people, they just sit here. They just don't say, this is a problem, people. What are we going to do? They go along in life like it ain't no big deal. So not me, because I can't deal. So I said, hey, what do we need to do? It's always got to be, Americans. What do we need to do? Why is ours the one, when it do go off, goes off? The town always has lights. I get it. It's the town. It's municipal. It's a commercial city. You can't be affording to have the lights off because the banks. I get it. I get it. But what line we on is what I want to know because the line we on. And so somebody said, oh, the electrician. So I called the electrician because he's on the same line I'm on. And I said, hey, yesterday, 7 down, now I can't take no more. Do you have lights? He said, yeah. I said, how you have lights? He said, oh, I switched it to the town lights. And I said, oh, could you switch mine? But mine is not just mine. I done got the whole dang, all of us on this side, because you got to go to the pole. So that pole right there is giving power to this compound for sure, Eric's family's house, the pastor, and maybe anybody in the back, around, probably Eric, the person that sold me the land. I mean, a whole bunch of people, okay? I said, how much is this? That thing added up to $20. I said, listen, that ain't, you ain't say nothing. You say less, as they say. And I had them come, and that's why I got likes. Because the ECG came and said, oh, we're going to fix it. But their fix is just put you back on the one that's going to go out. It's going to go out. It don't matter if the transformer blow out or not. That mother effer's going out, okay? So the electrician said, he's also the plumber too. He said, you could just I'll put you on the other one. We put you on the other one, then you don't have to worry about this. And that's what I did. Everybody got lights. Do you think they're gonna thank me? No, they're not. But my thing is 200 CDs, which is $20. Y'all couldn't have got together and everybody put in, 4 families put in 50 CDs. Somebody put more or less if they want to. Why they don't never, I know, I'm just talking to y'all. Look at me, like I'm just talking to the whole world, but I'm just talking to y'all like, I can't live like that. Like, don't y'all wanna, like, we don't have to take this shit. Like, there's a solution, especially here because everything's about money. Everything's about money. Who we got to pay? Who we got to pay? Okay. Hey, like they just sit there and no water. They don't figure it out. Like, okay, what we got to do? We have water, but we don't have the electricity to water. So all of this has made me think like, when on my land, I will have a borehole with the ECG pumping it, and I'm also going to have a well so I can fetch my water. I'm going to get the solar power. I'll have a backup generator until I get the solar. I'm talking about, I'm going to do all of this. I'm going to do all of this. There's another thing here. Let's say the lights go off. You can get a generator. They're not cheap though. They're 5,000 Ghana. That's $500. Even to me, $500 is a lot. I don't have $500. But could we have got all together, maybe over time, and we all have a little fund and we put it in the fund? Because if I buy the generator, if they can't, I don't know, it's 2 different things. One say, the way they would hook up the generator, since this is a whole compound, electricity all comes on together, comes off together. If you get a generator, everybody gets lights. And then some people say you could do it individually. I don't know. Well, one, it was only something. Arachi said you could do it individually, and Eric said no, it's on one. They ain't gonna give me money for the fuel, the petrol. They don't get, like, why can't we work together? Like, why can't we get together and be like, hey, we're on the wrong grid line. Let's all come together and pay this 200 CDs, and everybody gets it. Hey, let's all come together and get a generator. You don't have to get the $500 one. They got $200, $200, yeah. Even if it took time, we have a generator fund, including the landlord. The landlord too. He should be. I know it's a village, and I don't think like when people would say, "Oh, you're coming over here with your bright ideas." Y'all, we talking about basic needs. We talking about water, power. It's not frustrating to me because I'm just gonna do what I gotta do to make it work. If y'all benefit too, hallelujah for the rest of everybody else. But so it's I don't think they always see it, the foreigners or I'm sorry, the locals. But we got something to add too. We're from a developed country, and we're just talking about basic needs. But it also reminds you too, like, watch the company you keep. Because even in our crowd, I kept the company of people that settled for the basic, and it was no pumping, it was no inspiring, it was nothing I could say to make them think that they could have something more. They have resigned that they cannot, because it's generational, it's inside of them at this point. And because there's not everybody thinks like that. There's people here that are more privileged in different ways, so they have a different mentality and a different way of thinking. In life, no matter where you go, you want to always get with the people that can think further than where they are. Never ever. It's the same thing your mama told you when you was younger. Don't hang out with them people, they ain't going nowhere. Don't hang out with people that ain't going nowhere. Worse, don't hang out with people that are already where they going. That's what the old man used to tell me too. He said, that person already where they going. Can you imagine you already where you going? You ain't going nowhere. And that is just that keep in mind a high vibrational frequency. If you hang out with people that can't see far past their freaking nose, then you are going to go backwards as well. It's very important to not be the smartest in the room and to bring in the vibrational frequency of those that can think a little bit out of the box. I mean, I don't want it in any way. You understand? Like, I'm a Leo. Leo's about leadership and, and yeah, we're going to do it. But I just come back to that vibration that I just, at this point, I don't really, I'm with myself and I am enjoying it thoroughly. I used to think it was better to be with some people, especially the nice ones, even if their vibrational frequency was at a standstill. At least you're not alone. So, oh my God, I got a whole definition of alone. Like, I love my own company. I don't always love my thoughts because we all go down, but I love my thoughts for the most part. And I just didn't know how great it is to be in your own energy rather than be in a lower energy, even if the person is a nice person or the people are nice people. Raise your energy, raise your frequency, even if you seem like you're doing it alone. You are actually attracting. And you just got to see everything as an opportunity, too. Because I know that this doctor thing and the way I read these lab work and, and I'm ordering my own tests, I know that this is probably a lot more than I think there is to this. Um, and I love learning new things. So challenges are a part of life. We would be bored. I know I would. I don't particularly want a health challenge, but you kind of would be bored. And so maybe you create health challenges. So in order not to be bored, start creating other wonderful challenges. Challenge yourself to learn the language. Challenge yourself to pick up a hobby. Challenge yourself to be more creative. Challenge yourself to design in a way, designer that you didn't do before. You should always challenge yourself. And then start getting to know yourself, telling yourself the truth about who you are. Like, it could be simple truth. I'll give you a simple truth that could set you free and set the dial, raising the dial and making it go in another direction. I like clothes a lot. And me, the downside is great. Just get rid of all. But I would always going to see some fabric that I love, especially up here where there is no way to buy clothes, which I prefer. And I could have my seamstress make me whatever I want to fit my body. I don't think that will ever stop. So when I build my own space, I'm going to have a proper closet room. So I can have all my clothes that I have made, hung up so I can see them. I'm not going to do that to myself anymore because I'm never going to stop buying fabric. So fabric here, oh my God, the fabric here, especially because they're getting it from Togo. And Ghana CD is stronger than Togo money, so that means you get things from Togo pretty cheaply. That's that illusion, like everything's in the car, everything's better. No, the car is expensive and the fabric's expensive too. And that flower fabric that the woman gifted me, I love that thing fabric. This fabric here, with the African woman on the love the fabric. This is all from Togo. So I probably never will stop that. I won't ever stop making furniture. I think that I'll probably never buy furniture again. Like, I think I'm going to make all of my furniture because I absolutely love it. I love that about myself, and I love creating my own furniture. I love making my own clothes. You'll never probably see me buy clothes again. Why buy? I have it made to fit me. Like, I don't care about the rest of that stuff. But I'm not going to be satisfied with just, I'm not going to say, oh, I'm not going to, go buy fabric to make clothes. No, I'm gonna buy fabric to make clothes. I'm just got different clothes. Like I love caftans, I love boo-boos, I love I love pantsuits. Oh my God. And I love things for the garden. That's one of my favorites. So yeah, I just been delving into myself, and I hope you're doing the same thing. Okay, here we go. That was that. Let me filter the chat. Yeah, cause see, it was saying stuff. I don't have it. Yes. Yeah, I missed a lot of people. Okay, thank you. Okay, good. You're answering the question. Thank you. Uh, yeah, wow. So you got to filter the chat. Filter the chat. Thank you. Okay, so I love health. Okay, we all need to stay on top of our health. Yes, we do, Jane. ChatGPT is an excellent analysis too. Okay, I will remember that. I'm glad you're getting it figured out. Thank you, Shanika. Yes, natural remedies all the way. If they read it from a book, we are on the right track ourselves. You know that's right, baby G. You are so right. We can do the natural stuff sometimes. They can do things, throw things off balance in the body. Oh, I earned that one, baby G. Yes, ma'am. Stressful. Yeah, it's stressful in the States, but I do what I can to focus on my health and well-being. Thank you, Jane. But let me know. He's still signing shit. Okay, it's stressful, but I'm working it out. I'm focusing on my mental spirit. Okay, thank you for sharing that. Let me know. That's great. Shanika, Baby says it's definitely stressful, but I'm trying to focus on what I control, which is my health, getting sleep, taking supplements, eating healthy. I love y'all. Go ahead, ladies. Exactly, Baby G says, Jane, you are so needed there. Oh, give thanks. Naturally says, not going to lie, I was going through it, so I had to shut down to get it together. I'm just now starting to get my footing. I had to get tunnel vision to get back on track. And I mean just recently, I hear it. Okay, so yeah, it's not easy. Hey, Kalea, hello to you. Beautiful being yourself. Naturally, hey, girl, hey. Everyone wants the Americans to handle it all financially because they feel, yeah, money, yes, naturally, is so, so, so sad. And that's what it is. That's why they don't, because they figure you will, and they don't. You could tell them 1,000 times, you ain't got it like that, but they don't believe you. Yes, says Baby G. Only associate with people who want to heal or are healing. Yes, absolutely. We have to protect our energy. We have to, Jane. Baby G says, I love being alone too, and society will try to label you for a loner and antisocial. I know. Or don't you like people? Exactly, because they don't know. They don't know. Naturally, and Jane. Speaking of clothes, the outfit is and hair wrap are fly. Yes, this is my PJ. Look at that. So glad to hear the test chemical. Thank you, Kalea. I am so glad as well. I'm so happy too. I was like, oh, okay. I thought I was gonna find some stuff, y'all. Didn't happen. This is my PJ outfit from this, honey. I got the outhouse. Oh, let me show you a little stuff. So I found this in this local shop here, and I think it's from Togo. And I said, oh, I want a standard kind of PJ for my style, of course, and I want to have that to match. So this is what it is. But I had extra left, so we made a few more things with the extra, and I put it over here on this little table. Those that stayed this long, now we get the home decor. So this is a center. I'm just going to call this center thing. Tell me y'all what y'all call this. I lose it every single time. Table runner. This is a table runner for this short table, and this is a table runner for the longer table. I just folded it. And then this, my plant. Oh, you trying to fall? Okay. And I got napkins on that. I got like 8 napkins from this fabric as well. So yeah, I corralled all of my beautiful stuff and I put it on the tray with this amazing book right here. And so yeah, what's on the table is these beautiful weeds, flowers that I picked from my land. And then this is another style, and then it's those style again. And this is my table that I designed. It was based on the Japanese tea table, but it's a little higher, and those are my little bamboo chairs, and I love them. And of course, my beautiful bamboo couch that I designed and center table, and I love it. The newest invention, we're going to go outside for the newest invention, the very newest thing that we have invented. Let's go look at it. And this is my minimalist thing. We're going to take the keys because I said I really want to go next door because we got lights. And I love this pajamas because, y'all, I can go outside with it. That's what I mean, like not outside, but like, I mean, I could, nobody would know here, but I mean, like next door and, other places. And then this is all the extra, because it was 6 yards instead of the standard 3. And for the 3 yards, I got, the price I paid for 3 yards in my crowd, I got 6 yards here. And then they went down because now they're putting prices down to our Ghana because the dollar is down. So they got to bring the prices down, which is great. And then I had, so look at me, first side of the whole thing. So this is my apron. So yeah, I'm feeling fresh. So fresh, yeah. See, fresh, exciting. Okay, so now I had these things. I had shoes and I had home decor items in baskets, but I want the place to look like a neater feel. So I made a bench, and I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna put this bed on. What time is it? Yeah, that bed's gonna go out there so I can go lay outside. Shoes, somewhere to put the shoes, and somewhere to put the home decor. So let's go outside. Keys. Let's go outside. And let's look at some other stuff. Oh, why would I lock the door? I was tired. I went out to get my results and I locked the door and said, let me look at these results. So I never locked the door during the day. That's why y'all was strange. This is my other invention, my table and my seating and my beautiful garden. Again, Miss Clydell, I never see you anymore, hear from you, but you were the one that gave the idea of doing a second platform for my garden and my beautiful color and my thing. And oh, I love it so much. So my garden is gardening. We got stuff. We gardening. We are gardening, and it's so serene. This bamboo hut. When I walk up, when I go outside and I come back, I just think this hut is so much better. This is the best one ever. And Ratsy did it. We perfected our bamboo hut. So I have truly got an extension to the house. And it was so well done, Ratsy. Ratsy's dope. I designed it, but Ratsy did it. It's my little bamboo hut. And I got an outdoor garden too. They look a little dry, but they're fine. I just replanted. But this one came out today, y'all, because I put it in the ground. It's gonna grow so well. I'm gonna cut off, like I said, the brown. Don't worry, the lemongrass coming back. Don't even, y'all. I know we can't see it, but I can see it because I know how it works. The boko, the lemongrass, everybody about to come. This one, remember this one they left for dead. Look at it, y'all. Look, growing, and look, more are even coming. Left for dead. Remember, left for dead. Left for dead. Now this one, yeah, here it is. Here it is. Left for dead. Dead, it was dead. And they told me, here, just put it in the ground, take it out the pot. And now it's growing. So we'll have a whole beautiful thing going on over here. This is my bench. This was actually the planter's box, but because I thought I was going to grow my leafy greens in it, but it didn't really work out because it was inside the gazebo and it wasn't getting much sun. So I decided, everybody said, put it in the ground. So it's on the farm, which is my land, which we got to walk over here one of these days. So anyway, this box right here is my bench. So it's a bench to sit on, and then this little smaller part, I don't think it's treated with the camera, I don't think it's close. This side is for the shoes, this side is for the home decor. So I took the planter box and said this could be the bench for the kitchen, get rid of the baskets, put the stuff in it, and it's beautiful. It was in the house, we took it out, it's treated. It's going to have to be out here for a while. What you doing? Are you sitting on some eggs? Yeah, you must be. Are you nesting? I mean, what is that? Do they nest? Yeah. Do they nest? No, what do you call that? Let me see. What you doing? I just want to know. Okay, I'll leave you alone. I got stuff to do. Okay, I'll leave you alone. This is the guest house. Oh, forgot the tripod. We're gonna need it. Oh, that's right. And I planted this too. This right here was like growing through the cracks, in our craw and through the concrete. I took it out. I pulled that stuff out the ground and said, "Well, I'm gonna take this with me." Then I think I saw some here, but okay. All right. And my compost, I gotta get on that compost. I put my food scraps in it, but it needs to be turned. It's in that orange container. It needs to be turned. Okay, y'all, the guest house needs love. It needs love. I have not been loving on it, and I gotta get back to basics. Okay, that's gotta go in the trash. They said they can't fix that stove thing. We're gonna let that go. And that little basket gotta go. But other than that, and then just stuff for sweeping. And we'll fix this up. And we'll sweep. We gotta sweep. So every time I walk in, I'm a happy camper. The work that I've done. So it's still the guest house. I'm still moving forward. Now that we got the light situation situated. Hey, guest house. I know. Don't be mad. Mom, I came in yesterday, remember? Came in. Okay, let's turn on the lights. Let's open the curtains. Let's let the air in. Let the sunshine in. Okay. This is the fans from the Accra place. Actually, if you don't know, I moved out of Accra. Thank you. Yeah, I want some more too. Yes. So let's get some circulation of the air flow up in here. Naturally, I don't know if you know, but I have acquired this beautiful two-bedroom house that the landlord was living in. Why did you tell? The landlord was living in, and the people know, I worked very hard with my assistant Eric to get it together, and I'm so grateful. Painting, it was a lot, but it was fun. Oh my God, I love the process. Still love the process. All right, you want the air to flow. Let's get the air flowing. Just open up the house again. We have a dining room for the pleasure you visit. We're back, y'all. We're back. Visit. We have a table. We have a lot of great stuff. We got my bicycle stage. This is where you sit when you come visit. It's a beautiful thing. Oh, let's open up the kitchen door. So this door. I'll show you everything in a minute. Let me just open this kitchen door and start in the kitchen. Everything Love Clever sauce. So Love Clever, I have a guest house. It's not open for operation yet, but it will be soon. I built a sink. I had a sink built. The folks know. The folks know. Feel like we did it together. So I'm getting excited again. Okay. So, let me show you. So I moved out of Accra. I don't have that apartment, and I'm so excited. So this is just holding it until I have my cabinets built. But so excited, yes. This is until I have my cabinet built, and all the stuff will go in the cabinet. This is going to go out here. It's going to stand right here. And when the rain comes, the rain will fall into it, and I can catch my rainwater. That's my compost I told you there over there. This is empty. Okay, so there was no sink, because that's how it happens up in this place. There was no sink, and I had this sink built. So now I just need cabinet, a shelf in between here, and a door, the two gates for everything. And then that part will be complete. You need air. Look at the air. It's nice. It's a house. It's so excited. I bought my refrigerator that is basically brand new from the other house. So we have a refrigerator. You have your cabinets. I got the 2-burner stove. I'm going to put my 2-burner stove from my house. I'm going to put it over here. I'm going to take the 1-burner because I don't really need it because I have that cylinder thing that's gas and I love cooking with it, so it's perfect. So you will have your hot plate. You got blenders in here. You have storage for your food. You can put your own spices. There's some. You got enough dishes, enough glasses, enough mugs, enough storage stuff. I mean, you are set. Utensils, everything. It's all here. Baskets and other stuff. You got it. You got it. You got it. So we painted this as the Gullah Geechee paint blue. The wall color, you can't really see it, but it's a beautiful Ashanti gold. Did the ceiling the same way. And I'm going to take that mosquito netting that you know I love, and I'm going to put it right here because I like to be in the kitchen opening the door with the breeze coming in. And we got the water that works. I'm so proud of this kitchen, my second kitchen sink that I put in, and I chose black because we're doing a black and gold theme. This looks familiar from the Accra apartment, which we all love. So this is the living room, aka the hall. That's what they call the living room here. They call it the hall. I painted it orange, my favorite color. The door is painted 2 colors. On the outside is the Hank blue. We are commemorating our Gullah Geechee ancestors, and then I did the whole porch Hank blue as well, including the ceiling. I did this white because it was brown. I did the front of the door blue, but on the other side of the door is black because the inside theme is black and orange. But I carried that Ashanti gold from the kitchen to the dining area. This is the dining area, and then this is the kitchen, this is the dining area. And it's the same Ashanti gold. It looks way better than it's showing up on this video camera, phone camera, but it's gorgeous. I put my pictures in here because it's the Healing from the Heart Center for women, black women. We got our mirrors, so we did a little of that. So I love that orange and gold in there. So I brought if you remember in Accra, I had the purple curtains. I'm gonna put some add-on curtains to it. And these lavender curtains, we put that back in, kind of got this wall matching with that. We got a huge porch, a porch. So eventually when the money start coming in, but right now somebody can come. I'm gonna retile the floors. We're gonna put a bamboo bed over here and everything else. You got your 2 lazy chairs, you got this, so we're gonna be good. We're good. I brought my fans in, so we can put this fan on too, just to get that the energy, and the lights on. We'll put the light on just to make sure it works. Of course, I'm gonna put like the shades for the light. So this is the dining room. This table, of course, is too small for it now. Right now, if somebody came as 1 person or 2 people, this is perfect for them. But as things get more money and, I start getting my customers and my guests, I'll be able to get a big old table and beautiful chairs. But for now, dining room. And like I said, just look at the size of this. I can't call it a 2-bedroom apartment because it's detached in a sense from the other house, semi-detached. So it's a house. It's a house. The living room is huge. And I took all of my furniture from over there and brought it over here, and I do no more neutral style there. So the big things. Now we go into the corridor. The corridor is what they call it, aka the hallway, but we're gonna call it the corridor. We're gonna give it what they give it. I want them to fix this door. Again, I told them how to paint, the design. I wanted stripes, but I wanted big stripes, and I wanted to use the Ashanti gold and the orange that's plain on the outside, and I did that here. I designed that box square. This whole paint job, my painter did it, but I designed it and told him what to do. We're gonna call this our reading nook. So we're gonna use the corridor. I'm gonna get a fan over here so you can sit underneath. But this fan over here and this fan on and the one in there is gonna be dope. And this is huge. Like, This space, every time I come in here, I mean, this really is a whole space. I had an artist come and do the unk on the door. It's okay. They get it better, but I love it. Let me just give him his work because I'm an artist too, so we good, we good. And again, I did the little box shape. So I got 2 rooms. The flooring is not done. We're gonna have the mats on the floor. It's the blue room, and then this is the pink room. So I took the colors of the blue and the pink. This is the beautiful, spacious bathroom. And the buckets will be out. I think this is some little personal items, but everything else I'll fix, and we'll have a shelf in here. But it's really beautiful. So I took the paint from the blue room and the paint from the pink room, and we made it. I did this little style. I had the paint that I love. This bathroom is just so dope. Just put some rugs, get a little shower curtain. Everything is running. We did a total paint job, and I followed that same fun pink blue on the inside of the door, which I absolutely love. We got a whole lot of room in here. Now we're gonna go into the first bedroom. It's a 2-bedroom guest house. This is the blue room. Don't let the floors mess with you too much. We'll have the mats on there. I had the artist come because I wanted the artist, and we're gonna put the fan on, just so everybody can get a nice little air out. We're airing you out. I wanted him to do the moon so you get to sleep underneath the moon. The bed is not moved back all the way. And of course, it's the bed from across, so I had the first one was fully furnished. The moon, but he wants to come back and fix it, so I'm not really showing his work because he told me he's coming back. I wanted you to sleep underneath the moon, and I wanted you to rise with the sun. He's coming back to do the sun a little bigger. But this is the blue room for the guests. Remember that? You got that. You got your laundry basket. You have your dresser, and then another big basket because I saved the home decor stuff. Now that I got the bench, that basket that held the home decor stuff will be in here. It'll be extra pillows, extra sheets, extra blankets, because it could get cool in the morning or evening sometimes because, countryside living, baby. Countryside living. Okay. So, blue room, just imagine how beautiful, look with the floor done. Then we have the pink room. The pink room is, of course, about love. So you have a dresser here, but you can fold all your clothes here. Here's the mosquito netting curtains I'm putting in the kitchen. You have a lamp, you have your laundry basket. You're also going to get a basket to hold your stuff and, pillows and stuff. We're doing, this room is pink, but it's also pink, red, and white. So we got the red and white curtains. I had the artist come, same artist. He did the heart. I wanted a heart. This is where your bed will be. Rachi's gonna build the frame, and then we'll get you a real mattress. So I wanted you to wake up. I wanted you to sleep under a heart, and I wanted you to wake up to the heart. So that's what this is. Put the Papa sign. This room is the Papa sign. And, we got lights in here too. It's daytime. This place is big, y'all. It's beautiful. It's gorgeous. We're gonna put the mats down, and so you can chill out on the Papa sign. You can lay in your bed. This actually is gonna go on the bed. That's gonna be made for the outside on the porch. When you're on the porch, this is what you're gonna lay on the frame. It's gonna be beautiful. You got your one nightstand. This one, the other one got a one nightstand. Like I said, you fold your clothes over here. And there's gonna be laundry service. If ask for, I got a picture here. I had another picture there, but I took it. So I'm gonna get another picture for the other side, because I'm keeping the one that I took. I'm gonna get another picture, or maybe I'll put it back in here. We'll have to see. But I'm gonna get another picture for the other side. And I'm gonna put the laundry basket. I can see now where the laundry basket can go better over here. But I don't, I don't have the mats down. The mats I wait till the last minute. I wanted to make sure the painting was done. For those that's just tuning in, the folks that was there could tell you the walls were dirty. We did the ceiling, the walls, the artwork, brought in the furniture. Once we get that bed, we put those mats on the floor. It'll bring in the warmth. I could go here and just go off on the decorating, but I can't because it's a guest place. So you don't want to put too many like calabash. You don't want to put too much things that can break. And once the mats go on the floor, it'll give us that comfort. So, and it'll really spruce it up. So this room, what we still need is, I need a fan for this room. but I got 2 fans for the living room, so we good. I got a fan for the other bedroom, but I need a fan for this room. Extra fan would be the reading nook. Not the most important thing today, or even if when the guests come, we don't have that's fine. But I need a fan there, and I want 2 fans for the porch. 2 fans for the porch. I want you to sit out there and be out there at night. Don't have to worry about the mosquitoes. So that is it. The big thing we have to do is I have to get the cabinets in the kitchen. That's really it. The kitchen just needs cabinets. You got everything else is ready to go. So that's my next thing. I'm saving up for the cabinets. I would like to be ready for business by September 1st. So I'm giving myself to the rest of this month and most of August. And by September, it will be here. Of course, as guests come, then you'll see the floor on the porch being tiled, but that wouldn't stop nobody from coming now. As guests come, I'll have a bigger dining room table and chairs as I start getting income. Because I put a lot into it. So, I mean, money-wise, and other. Yeah, and maybe other things that I don't know, but it's fully functioning kitchen. I would prefer to be a vegan kitchen, so, but you can cook, you got the porch, you got the nook, you got the room to chill in, you got the big living room, you got the dining room. I mean, it's a beautiful place. It's a beautiful apartment. And the moment that I stepped in, I knew. Y'all know I did. I was like, oh no, this is wrong, yo. It was like, good luck, and it's gonna take forever. I was like, yo, this shit is dirty, but this place is huge. I mean, I still walk in and go, oh my God, this apartment, but he didn't make it as an apartment. It was the landlord's apartment. Maybe I should say, it is the landlord's apartment, but, and I was thinking, I'm looking for the tripod, there it is. I was thinking that I just wanted, in the kitchen, we just cleaned it up, it's gonna be good. Once we get the cabinet, I was like, oh, I just want the little apartment next door, or one next door to that. And he was like, I got something better. Why don't you take the one I'm in? Because I don't need to be in here. And I was like, look at the divine most high. Like, look at the divine. And yeah, this is beautiful. Like, this is, I mean, when I get into it, be stuck for it. Look at all of this room. Well, you can see the heart from here, the beautiful, fun hallway, corridor. Got your big old porch. You want to talk about relaxing, just from the sounds of nature. We'll have the excursions to the monkey sanctuary, Mount Ajafo, the waterfall, and go into the caves. I mean, we can do a walk to the dam, walks to the market, just night walks throughout the community. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And you can heal your heart. You can heal yourself. It's for I'm gonna say females. I'm gonna be specific. I'm using that word. It's not a word I use, but I have to use it this way because it's not just women. It's girls, but the girl has to be 12 and up. No little kids. Just so you could do your thing, but with your daughter, I think it would be great. Black women, and I'm holding to it. I've been advised sometimes, like maybe you should open it up to everyone. And I could. And I know that if I open it up right now and put it on Airbnb, Booking.com, I know it will fill up white folks. I'm going to tell you that one now because they go to Willie and they like to climb it's a lot of mountains to climb. And some will come here, stay in the guest house, and just go up there, come back down. But it'll also be a lot of Ghanaians too, or African. I'm going to say Ghanaians because there's another people in the Volta, especially, I'm saying Volta in general, and up here, they live in Accra, but some have guests, some have family house here. Some have family here, but when it's a funeral, there's really not a lot of places for the people to stay, and there's always a funeral. So they're looking for a guest house constantly. So the guest house do very well here. Mine is not off a bad road, so the people can get through. It's very spacious. So if I put it on generally, I would get people. I want to do this thing that is for Black women. It's called Healing from the Heart Center, a sacred sanctuary for Black women. Some people say, oh, what about couples? I understand that you don't want to come by yourself, come with your man, but I don't see the man thing. I just see it's a place for women, black women. So we'll see how that goes. So I got a few things more like I want to do, but again, none of that would stop it from being a guest house today. Had I had the cabinets, and you see how I would put all the stuff away, and I'll just put the fan in the room and put the mats down. I promise you, it can work now. Everything's here. And now that the lights is on the town, so we don't have to worry about it going out or not even staying out long, it'll be great. I'll get a generator anyway, but that part saved the day. I was going to abandon ship, y'all, with the lack of the lights and, the power staying on, but that was fixed yesterday. So things that I still want to do eventually. But like I said, if somebody told me I want to come in September, I got a sister that does want to come in September, I'm going to tell her, come on down. You can come because it'll be ready. So I want to put something on that wall, I wanted to wait for the bigger table that I know I'm coming to get. But, something on that wall. I would like to put something here. Now, keep in mind, and this is what one of the sisters, my girl that's in Vietnam now, and she moved to another place, and I'm so sorry. She warned me, like, don't put too many delicate things. The lamps are going to break. It's a guest house, right? You want them to have everything basic. Of course, I'm an artist, so you want it to be stylish, but it don't need to be too much. It needs to be sturdy stuff that will last, because when one leaves, another one's coming, another one is so I'll put a picture up there, maybe a picture over there, but it's not, it's not necessary. I thought of even writing Healing from the Heart Center, a sacred sanctuary for Black women, and writing on the wall, because you can always paint over it, if it changes. So, I think I would like to add a mirror in both rooms, so like long mirror in both rooms, easy fix. That's what I would like to add, because I think you need a mirror. And yeah, a mirror in both rooms. There's some mirrors in here, but both rooms. But that's it. So big things is the cabinet for the kitchen. The other room needs a fan. The porch needs fans. I could do one, but two is going to be nice. I've never seen a 2-fan roof here, but I'm thinking Southern style, so I'm liking the idea of that. But that can be done. So there's 2 fans, the cabinet, so 3 fans in the cabinet. If I had 3 fans in the cabinet, I can open this up. So I'm giving September 1st, because I know that it could be done. I'm not going to put on Airbnb or put in an account. Any one of those, not yet, maybe never. I'm going to advertise it on here. I'll do a couple of commercials. A website is coming, and eventually I'm going to have Betsy do me another bamboo hut that's a boutique, so people can buy the souvenirs, but more than souvenirs, it'll be cute. That's when I'm going to have clothes in there. It's going to be the standard small, medium, large, extra large, whatever. I'll have things that I make, and it'll be pretty. It's very comfortable, it's relaxing, it's cozy, it's tranquil, it's colorful. It represents me. And I love it. And I hope you love it too. So that's it. Facebook groups are great. Thank you. Facebook groups, thank you. If you rented out everyone's for a retreat, yes, the profit could fund a lot of the future. Yes, I even thought about that naturally, that I'm going to cut off everything in a minute, but go sit out on the porch. No, I don't want to smell that. I even thought of that. Because at first I was like, do I really, that's been a question. Do I really want to have gas and the gas and the gas and the gas, Is that what I really want? Or just do I want it to be a retreat center and just have people rent it out for the retreats? Yeah. Have the person, because the retreats, you got your own leader, they do their own thing, they just need to know their towels and their things in the kitchen and everything is there. You give them a book of all the things that they can do in the area. Yeah, I'm leaning actually towards that it might just be a retreat center. And it won't even be that on that other level, so we'll see. But it would be very helpful to my life, and like you said, to fund other projects, other things, and also I want to build a house on my land, so I need some capital for that. But yeah, and retreat center for women. I mean, I think it would. I think so many women, even women from Accra, even women from the Cape Coast, would come up here and rent the place because this Black American woman has a guest house for retreats or, night stays. So it's gonna catch on. Facebook. I figure out too if I can get on a couple of people's channels that promote Ghana, which is quite a few of them. I think that would be very helpful. I noticed in general, and then here of course as well, guest house become known by word of mouth. I look at Cape Coast as a very great example of foreigners, Black American diasporans, opening businesses, and they're very successful because Black Americans support Black American businesses from real. Period, end of story. We love that. So if the sister got a place in a booty, everybody's going to. Whether it's a restaurant, a guest house, if she got a place in the Cape Coast or any kind of business, everybody's supporting it. So if people are coming up to the Volta region, which they are, because some people are now saying, okay, they're letting people know Accra is not just the Volta region, and Accra is not just Ghana. And some people want to get out the city, and they're coming. And especially Hawaii, I guess, like they'll love it. It's a long ride, but they'll make it. They'll come. They're gonna want to stay at the African American Women's Guest House in Hawaii. All I need is a few YouTube interviews, and I'll blow up. I just gotta get ready. I already know. Open for retreats, like you said, guest house. It's gonna be clean. Eric said he's the cleaner, so he's gonna clean it every single day. Y'all go out, or at least a few times a week. Let's be more realistic. I think 5 days a week. If you wanted somebody to come in and cook for y'all, we can have that. Part of your package. Even for the retreat, if you want to cook every day for the retreat, you can do that. Just you can organize different trips for you. Even if I'm not a part of it, you have the right people come. I kind of get excited more about that because even me doing room circles here, or maybe having my own retreat, I might actually want to have a retreat, have more than a few women instead of we'll see. I'm open to all of it, as long as it's not having to be blasted on those Airbnbs. And I don't see myself, maybe if I didn't live next to it, I would be more open to a booking.com Airbnb type of thing. But living next door, they know that you the boss. Like, no, I don't think I want all that. So, yeah. So we'll see. We'll see, ladies. We'll see. But thank you for that. I agree. I would love that. Facebook groups, yes. A retreat center, absolutely. Yes, Jane. Thank you. I mean, it's a sweet place. It's sweet. It's spacious. It's the countryside, the beautiful countryside. So I'm gonna cut off the lights, but I'm gonna let the fan. Let the fan. And we'll come back. I'll come back, and I'll put everything off. But yeah, honey, we put everything into. We painted everything. It was the most fun. Oh my God, I think we got it together, and I got it on May 1st. By the end of May, we basically had it together. My bike is calling for me. There's my exercise. I got it all fixed up, cleaned up. Sage is ready. The bike repair guy said when you store it, turn it upside down so it won't get a flat. So I'm sure y'all know this, but I didn't know it. No way, we want that. We just don't want the light on. And let's see, did I turn the light here? No, I didn't. But we're gonna let the air out because nobody messes with anything here. Isn't that nice? All right, house, air out. Mom will be back. But yeah, I should feel very proud and happy. Oh, wait, no, y'all know what I forgot. Yep. Exciting. Yeah, y'all. It's really we talk about prosperity and abundance. It really is a ticket to my prosperity and abundance. And it's available. It's like right here in front of my face. Like talk about pivoting. Oh, sorry, wrong thing. Talk about pivoting. I think this is the ultimate pivot. The ultimate pivot, you know? Okay, let me put the tripod. Having two spaces here. The ultimate pivot. And I love it. And of course, I do love being next door in that too, that I'm able to, you know, take care of it because I'm right here. So I love that too. We're gonna do a quick door close just for a second. And he's gonna walk to the junction and back. My body needs a little bit of walking. And then I'm going to let y'all go. Because it's the time of day that it's not probably advisable to walk, but no, it's okay. It's not too hot. It's been rainy. We're in the rainy season, and I love it. I tell everybody, rainy season, dry season, anytime. Let's go to the land. Let's go look at the land. Let's go look at the farm. Let's end at the farmland. I don't have PJs on, but they don't know. See what's going on the farm. I know I gotta get somebody to weed. Oh, the smell too. The smell is so good. Beauty in the green. Oh, I love it. See, it was raining so much. We had a nice little stream, which I don't want that now. I want to see because I don't have my work boots on. So let's see. It should be dry. Let's try. It'll go up easily. So yeah, y'all, I'm gonna, what they say, bite the bullet, and once I can get the guest house going, then I'll be able to have capital to start building, which is first start buying the bricks, the sand, the metal sheets. I feel like I know everything because they tell me over and over again the process. It's gonna be, of course, I want a 2-bedroom because I want to do a closet. I mean, the 2nd bedroom I want for guests because I know my family's coming, but I might do since I'm building, I might do a 2-bedroom and then do a closet room too, because I realize I need a beautiful room for my closet. So I'm very open to that. But I've been designing, so-called making do with what I have in other people's places. I could literally design where I want the windows, where I want the plants and how big I want the kitchen. So the land has grown back tremendously. So you see these are the planting trees. They're not mine, but I think we planted 25. We planted 25. We split between, let's say 12 banana trees, 12 plantain trees, 1 pawpaw, a few bunches of lemongrass. And then the next thing is going to be, sweet potatoes, bell pepper, see if I can do carrots too. Oh, and I also, without Eric, I'd be like hesitant to go in, but I don't know if you could see, but that right there, blowing, that's the plantain. That's the ones I brought from Accra. I bought from Soul Green. That is the plantain, and that is the banana tree. Oh, and we planted 4 dwarf coconut trees. We planted 4 of those. So all of that is out here right now. I just don't have the proper shoes to go through the dirt, so we got to cut a little more. But y'all, I am so freaking excited. Oh, it's a perfect day to come. Later on I'll do a video and we'll come back. I'll put my little suit on. Okay, y'all. I'll put my boots on because it's dry now because the rain. I want to show you. You can count the plants. I mean the trees that I planted. Yeah, I got coconut. Look at the butterfly. I got coconuts, pawpaw, bananas, plantains, lemongrass, and then I'm gonna do the sweet potatoes. I gotta talk to Reggie today. Uh, Today's Reggie's birthday. I gotta call him. Same day as my mother's birthday. Cancer's in the house. All the cancer energy. Um, but yeah, y'all. So house is coming next. House is coming next. So I'm excited. I'm really about to do it. I'm gonna start doing what he said. By like $1,000, like $100 when you get it of bricks, and there's 1,000 CDs. I forget how many bricks you get, and then you keep doing that, and just keep piling it up. And depending on how your money comes, you can build a house in 6 months. Right? Maybe 3 months, you want to, but 6 months. You can build it in a year. You can build it in 3 years. But they all advise that you should start purchasing now the things that you need. So I know when I buy those first bricks, I know I'm in it. I know me. I know it's never going to stop. So, but I need the guest house to fuel the income to allow me to do it. And that is what we're doing. That's what the Most High gave me, and I ran with it, as I do, as I often do. But later today, this evening, I look for it we'll come back to this channel. We're going to take us a nice walk. And then, after usually my time, I'll tell you the exact time, so if you want to adjust your clocks. I'm going to come out at 4:30 my time, which is 4:30, 3:30, 2:30, 1:30. That's 12:30 in the afternoon Eastern Standard Time for y'all. And I'm going to be on this channel, Afrocentric Home Design. Afrocentric Home Design. And yes, call Erin. I already know she's saying that. Outfit is ready. It's the flower one. I told you I'll get that one. So, yeah, here we go. And then tomorrow I'm going to the post office. I might take y'all. I gotta mail out some stuff. But yeah, it's a little the sun's a little hot, so we're not gonna walk out this time. But we're gonna go in, and I'm gonna thank y'all so much for hanging out with me. We're gonna let the house air out. We'll pull out the mattress. I'm gonna get something to eat. I'm gonna lay down once I put the little bed out here. It's a beautiful day. So thank you so much. I thank you for everything, for the support, for the love. So if you are interested in joining the masterclass and being a member, the last day to join, after that I closed the membership. You still pay per class, but you're saying that you are dedicated to the class, coming to them. So they're $50 per. But the last day to pay for next Sunday, not this Sunday coming, a week from this Sunday, is before August 1st. August 1st. So you got the end of July. And I'm doing one-on-one consultations. They're back to the normal 100 for an hour. If you just want to donate, because I'm doing my best to do what I got to do. It helps me tremendously. And but liking, thumbs up, of course, thumbs up, like, and comment even after the video's done helps a lot. share the videos. It all helps. All right, y'all. I'm going to go. So let's see. You said, ah, that blue looks so calming. Thank you. That blue is so calming. Shanika says, a friend of mine lived next door to her MBB. Her family hated it. Yeah. Yeah. I don't think I would like that at all. I'm glad you said it. Yeah, I don't think that's a good idea. She said her kids were afraid to go outside because they didn't know who was next door. I could imagine that. That's probably true too. It's going to be beautiful. Keep enjoying the process. Thank you, Naturally. All that space is a creative dream. Yes. Oh, that's going to be awesome. All of that food. Yes. Yes, it's so beautiful out there. Thank you, Jane. Thank you, Naturally. That's the way to do it. Food in abundance. Yes. That's what's up. Grow your own food. Yes, yes. Become a member of the Masterclass. $50 by August 1st for consultations. Go to, thank you, afrocentrichomedesign.com. Guess what? I don't have the website anymore. So just go to the description box, and the payment methods are there: Zelle, CashApp, and PayPal. And I'll see it, and then yeah, we go from there. But yeah, thank you, Naturally. I appreciate you. I'm gonna send you a message too. I wanna invite you to something, so I'm gonna send you a message. All right, ladies. I love you with all my heart, and many blessings to you all. Take care. Peace and blessings.